Recently, having turned a new leaf in his life, Jack decided to embrace the call of duty by enlisting in the Navy. As he stood there, he was captivated by the sight of the submerged aircraft being painstakingly raised from the watery depths. A bubbling sensation of excitement filled him as he pondered the significance of the mission that beckoned him and his team. Yet, amidst his eagerness, a multitude of questions swirled within his mind like the ocean's currents. The origin of the plane remained shrouded in mystery, its previous occupants unknown. A sense of wonderment coursed through him as he pondered what secrets might lie within the plane's belly, waiting to be unveiled like treasures buried beneath the sea's surface. But before we start, make sure to subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. With the mission set into motion, there was a palpable intensity in the air. Jack, alongside his dedicated team, systematically boarded the submerged aircraft. However, as soon as they set foot inside, the narrative they had been given took an unexpected detour. The plane's interior yielded not the answers they sought, but rather an enigmatic collection of objects that further fueled their intrigue. The aircraft seemed to hold more questions than answers, leaving the team in bewilderment. During their meticulous sweep of the aircraft, Jack's trained eye chanced upon a subtle clue, one that seemed to hold the potential to piece together the jigsaw of events surrounding the plane's past. Being a recent inductee into the intricate web of naval operations, freshly enlisted, he was eager to prove himself alongside his more seasoned colleagues. The aircraft, now at the heart of global intrigue, seemed to have appeared out of thin air, becoming an instant enigma. The enigma of the plane's arrival provoked a global spectacle, piquing curiosity and speculation in equal measure. Through diligent and precise tracking, the mission's coordinates were found to coincide with the plane's last reported position, offering the team a vital clue in the expansive maritime landscape. Having successfully identified the plane's resting spot beneath the waves, the next phase began, devising a strategic and careful plan to resurrect the behemoth from its watery tomb. Deep below the water's shimmering veneer, a dedicated team of divers, seasoned by years of training and experience, maneuvered gracefully around the submerged remains of the aircraft. The divers relayed their insights, affirming that the plane could not be accessed in its current underwater location. The stage was set for the next phase of the operation, the moment Jack had prepared for. Awaiting the next phase, a colossal crane, an engineering marvel, was positioned on the ship's deck, poised and ready to execute the Herculean task of hoisting the plane from its submerged state. Submerged beneath the tranquil veneer of the water, the team of divers moved with a level of precision that spoke volumes of their dedication and expertise. With meticulous care, they fastened the chain securely to the aircraft. With deft maneuvers and precise coordination, the crane operator orchestrated a moment of triumph, witnessing the plane break free from the ocean's grasp and emerge into the light of day. The moment the aircraft's wheels breached the surface marked the transition from aquatic depths to the realm of human inquiry. With the plane now safely ensconced on the ship's deck, Jack and his dedicated team found themselves enveloped in a palpable atmosphere of awe and resolute determination. Their entry into the plane was a testament to their collective resolve to unearth its secrets. Once the waters within the plane had been pumped out, Jack, accompanied by his team, set forth on a meticulous exploration of its inner confines, hoping to find clues to the events preceding the crash. However, the aircraft's interior presented them with a baffling scenario. This eerie emptiness within the plane reignited debates and conjectures about the actual number of individuals aboard during its last voyage. Further deepening the mystery was the discovery that the emergency exit door seemed to have been tampered with. This unsettling detail intensified discussions, raising grave questions, particularly about the likelihood of passengers leaving the aircraft before its sorrowful descent into the ocean's embrace. The forces of water pressure had closed the door, leaving behind a trail of clues that hinted at the events that had transpired within the aircraft's confines. Jack's analytical mind whirred with possibilities as he delved deeper into the puzzle. The cockpit, a space that should typically reverberate with the activities and decisions of the pilot, was hauntingly silent and empty. The glaring absence of the person responsible for navigating the aircraft added to the enigma, causing Jack's mind to whirl with theories ranging from technical failures to premeditated decisions. This hypothesis, while unsettling, necessitated a more in-depth investigation into the potential motives and circumstances that could have led someone or multiple individuals to take such drastic actions. It also underscored the importance of thoroughly examining every piece of evidence to piece together a comprehensive understanding of what might have transpired aboard the plane in those fateful moments before it met the sea. A comprehensive search of the aircraft confirmed the lack of personal items or any traces indicating the presence of passengers or crew, only deepening the mystery. The vacant storage units above the seats stood as a stark testament to the absence of any belongings that might have hinted at the passengers' identities. The void left by their absence seemed to stretch into infinity, a riddle awaiting resolution. As Jack meticulously navigated the plane, an unanticipated find awaited him at its tail end, throwing yet another puzzle piece onto the board. As his eyes fell upon a massive box securely locked with chains, his heart quickened with a mix of intrigue and trepidation. The box's presence signaled a shift in the mission's focus, a transition from unraveling the plane's history to deciphering the contents of this enigmatic container. Before them now was a sealed box, holding within it potential answers. The challenge lay in unlocking its secrets while ensuring that they did not inadvertently jeopardize their safety. The sheer magnitude of the locked container, coupled with the chains that secured it, conveyed a sense of importance and confidentiality. Jack's analytical mind raced, grappling with the myriad possibilities of what lay concealed within the box's confines. The decision to breach the box's sanctity wasn't made impulsively. The team weighed the inherent risks and potential hazards against the tantalizing possibility of unearthing significant revelations. The team's collective wisdom guided their approach as they treaded cautiously to prevent unforeseen consequences. The box, a vessel of mystery, promised to either illuminate the plane's history or further entrench it in enigma. The box was filled with drugs, and the plane had been stolen by a group of criminals, but the box's contents proved to be a curveball. Contrary to their initial theories about the aircraft's purpose, the box bore evidence of a darker, more sinister plot, a conspiracy involving elements of criminal intent. The criminals had hijacked the plane with the intention of employing it for illicit activities, but their grand plan had been thwarted by a cruel twist of fate.